Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. I am Ed Wilson and this is Brown Bear Coaching. I'm here to tell you about a good friend of mine who is a fictitious person that might sound like someone you know or even yourself. His name is Workaholic William, and I and Comet here are here to tell you a joyous tale about a man who is feeling lost, underloved, exhausted, and what he might be able to learn or change in order to step into a life that he finds much more fulfilling, much more satisfying. He might even become more effective, but definitely self-loving in his journey to deal with his situation. So, Workaholic William. His career kind of dominates his life. His relationships may be suffering, those with family, friends, just his general lack of relationships, or with intimate partners. He might only have a little bit of time for people. They're not really his priority. Or he has deprioritized relationships and people for so long now that he doesn't feel great about his ability to make them or make new ones. Or maybe he thinks he's too old and he's been in his career too long for that kind of thing. Well, anyway, it's not his priority. He's got much better things to do. Like feeling as if he has no problems, but something doesn't feel right. He looks around and he's like, I'm making it. I'm doing all the things. I got into the company. I go to the board meetings. I do all the things. And then I take the work home and then I do that really well. I am making it. I should not have problems. And yet I don't like my life, is where Workaholic William is at. How is this happening? Why is this happening? Well, I think you'll find deep down, Workaholic William actually suspects he's doing a great job of distracting himself from what he really cares about. And he might also really care about the work that he does, but he is still distracting himself from more. And the other things that really, really do matter to him, even if he has told himself that they don't. He may also be avoiding pain or problems, anything and everything from his past that he believes tarnishes his reputation, makes him not feel good about himself. He doesn't want people to know that is true about him because the truth is, he doesn't feel good about those things. He has tied his self-worth to the outcomes and the outputs that he achieves, and perhaps also the accolades or respect and recognition that are his due because of his position or his achievements or his salary. But actually, none of that really, really matters to him or anyone beyond a superficial level at the end of the day. And that's why these achievements can feel hollow to Workaholic William. He can get them and he's happy for a short amount of time, and then it's not giving him lasting peace, lasting satisfaction. It's not improving his self-esteem. It's not making him laugh, sing, dance, and play outside of work like maybe he sees some other people doing. People's intrinsic worth has nothing to do with how much money they make, and I'll prove it to you. If your friend's mother, who is 65 and just retired 2 years ago, was in a car accident and was made paraplegic, would you hope that she dies? Because she can't produce any more outputs. Her value is negligible compared to Workaholic William, right? Should she die? If you said yes, maybe you're a psychopath. If you said, no, I care about this woman, then you are like 99.999% of other people who agree. She still holds value. We still care about her. And guess what? It's not just your friend's mum. It's you. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what title you've achieved. I don't care if you haven't achieved any titles. You matter. You have worth. You have value. No one on this planet does not qualify for those things. That is how I feel deep, deep down inside. I'm not just believing it because I'm somehow hyper positive. For me, that is my lived truth and my experience. And if it is true for you too, then you have just discovered where your true worth lies. Now, he may be thinking, if I make it in my career or if I am making it at any given time, it'll finally prove to me most importantly, but also to everyone else who I want to impress, that I am strong, valuable, worthy, good enough, capable, smart, lovable, likable, even desirable, because look how good I am. Look what I have done. I have done all the right things. I have played the game correctly. I am such a good boy. Great. The problem with winning the rat race is that you're still a rat. Damn. There's nothing wrong with having a career that you love. There's nothing wrong necessarily with the corporate structures and corporate life and the way we do things in our modern world. But if you are experiencing a deep lack of satisfaction and you sound like a workaholic William, or this is ringing true for you, well then, let's keep exploring. Perhaps Workaholic William is already experiencing the fleeting nature of pleasure from spending, and it doesn't last. I want to remind people at this point, we can become addicted to anything because the addictive thing that we love is the distraction from the problem, so we don't feel the feelings we don't want to feel. I promise you, your bad feelings are being generated from lies about the idea that you're not good enough. You're not valuable. You're not worth it. And for gay men like me and queer people like me, but also similar to me, but different, we were told for many years in millions of ways, subtly, overtly, indirectly, all of the above, that our value is not equal. We're not really that good. We're kind of problematic. We're the wrong stitch in the carpet of life and God's tapestry. That is and I'm not here for it. I'm here for the thing that I've realized is true. Every single person on this planet is trying their best and was born as who they are. Lots of things happened. We seem to be dealt a hand of cards from God or the universe or random chance or evolution, whatever your choice of origin, may be. We have a deck of cards, and that is what we have. You can either play the game with the cards that you have, or you can say, boo-hoo, it's not fair, I'm a victim, I refuse to play, flip the table, throw the cards, but I promise you, it is not an enjoyable way to live. Victims are not happy, effective, self-loving, caring people who are able to be there and help others that they love and care about when those people may want help and support. And I think that's who most people want to be. In case, again, you're that psychopath who's watching, so hello to you. Workaholic William really, truly wants deep, lasting satisfaction, a sense of abiding peace and okayness, a platform on which, he can stably stand and say, this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I want to do, this is what I care about, this is how I want to live, and he's bringing those things into his life. He's making the empire of his work and his toil and the meaning that his life's work is creating is coming into being, more or less, whether that's friends and parties or making sushi or making origami. And there's a Japanese theme today. Excuse me. Maybe he's owning cats and loving his boyfriend. Maybe he's a life coach. Maybe he's me. Anyway. He wants those things because the fake version of him that he has to put forward or believes he has to put forward in order to be professional, acceptable, responsible, good enough, that guy goes out into the world and he achieves tons of stuff. But when he gets praise or when he wins awards, the problem is Workaholic William is behind that fake guy, not receiving praise, not receiving love, not receiving awards, not because nobody wants to give it to him. Everybody does. But unfortunately, Workaholic William is tripping himself up because he is placing a fake self in front of himself. And so everything that his fake self earns and achieves and is told and is complimented on stops here. And it doesn't reach him. The fake version of you is not you. You are here, and you may be accidentally or deliberately, depending on the situation, creating, using, manipulating, managing, controlling with your mind a fake version of yourself in order to achieve great things at work, because your strategy is, this will make my life work, this will make me happy, this will make people like me, this is how I will find a partner, love, friends, abundance, peace, safety, and self-love. Maybe it will. I hope that it does, but so frequently it does not. And if that sounds like what you're going through, please get in touch with me. You can learn more about what I do, how I do it, and how it takes place at brownbearcoaching.com. I'm always looking forward to my next client. You can get a free 60-minute consult anytime you like. You can see my calendar right now. Go to brownbearcoaching.com and get a free consult. Or if you are just like, want to go to that booking site right now, you can go to bookbrownbear.as.me, and it will show you my times. I serve a global audience, fully online. And if you want to change your life, I would freaking love to help you do it. I love doing this work. I'm always excited to meet my next client. So come get a free consult, see if I feel like the right guy for you. You can make your own decision. And otherwise, have a wonderful day. And to Psychopath Steve out there, I don't really have a video for you. I don't really work with psychopaths. Although if you feel yourself in the workaholic William mode doing psychopathic things, I don't think that means that you're a psychopath. I think it means you've taught yourself how to run a strategy of doing psychopathic things in order to get the things that you want, because you're trying really hard to make good things happen. Your strategy, love and respect, it sucks. There's a much more effective way, a much more lovable, kind, human way that embraces and accepts all of you and wants all of you in the world, at work, doing all your things, because you're beautiful and creative and wonderful. Literally everybody is, and you are somebody. That'll do for today. Thank you for listening. brownbearcoaching.com. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. See you later.